Hey guys, Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of my shave of the day. And I should say Brian the excited, invigorated, and extremely happy Brian the Shaving Geek is here. And now why all of that? Well, first of all, I had an excellent shave, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But secondly, I was supposed to spend the night tonight with the Boy Scouts in a tent. 2 nights in a row on the hard ground in a tent, and I was granted a reprieve. So tonight I will be sleeping on my soft, comfortable memory foam mattress, thinking of those who are sleeping on the hard ground. And then, for those of you who may not know, I'm a bit of a, I guess, a hobby farmer. I have chickens and I have rabbits, and I also had ducks. Now, had ducks being the operative word, past tense. I got into the duck business rather reluctantly a couple of years ago, not really wanting ducks, but my son talked me into it, and as I was concerned, they were messy, smelly, noisy, obnoxious, and while they are tasty, I will give them that, my wife and son decided they didn't really like duck. And so I really have been wanting to get out of the duck business, and so tonight I finally was able, the stars aligned, not having to be at Boy Scout camp. I was able to take the ducks to the auction barn, and they will be sold on to a new home tonight. And so thank God Brian the Shaving Geek is now down to being just a chicken guy and a rabbit guy. But then I did make the mistake of walking through the animal barn, and I saw that they had a couple of calves for sale and a goat for sale that'll be going through the auction tonight. So who knows? Maybe I'll go back. But anyhow, that's enough about that. You're here to talk about shaving. So, or maybe to hear me talk about shaving. I don't know. Let's get right to it. Today's shave, excellent shave. Again, considering that I just got back from scout camp, feeling a little bit grubby. And so a nice shower and then a luxurious shave was just what the doctor ordered. What did I use? Well, I started off, or I used for a brush, this Ever-Ready, I believe it's an Ever-Ready brush, whatever. So it's an old school brush that my brother reknotted for me. It's tough to tell in this light, but the letters are done in orange, although that started to fade a little bit, which was kind of funny because my brother is a diehard Steelers fan. Both of my brothers are. And as you know, I am a Bengals fan. And so the fact that he did this in orange and black instead of yellow and black meant so much to me. But this is something that is knotted. I believe this is an Anthony Mackenzie knot, a nice synthetic. I believe this is his sunrise knot. But I could have that backwards. But all I know is I love this knot, and it's just got some nice backbone, but still nice soft tips, lathers things very well, and this handle is just very comfortable. So I don't believe I've ever featured this on a video. I believe I got this after I kind of stopped doing videos, and so just really enjoy this. Anthony Mackenzie's knots, and quite honestly, I haven't really kept up with some of this, to be totally honest with you, but his knots are excellent. I really enjoy them. And so check him out. I believe he's on Etsy. At least he used to be Amack for shaving, I believe. So check him out. For my razor today, I used my beautiful toggle. Now, this toggle has been replated in rhodium. For those of you who are maybe new to my channel, this is a razor that I picked up at an auction. An actual real live auction, not online, but I went to an auction, a local auction house, and they had a group of razors, a lot of razors. This, and I believe they were 2 fat boys, but they could have been 2 slims. It's been a couple of years, so forgive me, but it was 2 other adjustable razors, and I picked them up, sold off the other 2 adjustables, and between what I sold them for covered the cost of getting this replated and also the cost of buying the razors. So out of that whole thing, I got a toggle replated by Razor Emporium in rhodium for, in essence, free. You can't beat that. And I love this razor. Besides the fact that it is a popular razor and a hard to get razor, I don't have any shelf queens. I use my razors, and I absolutely love this razor. I find this to be one of the most comfortable razors that I have. Great heft in the hand, and I keep mine on a 4, and I just find it to be extremely comfortable and a great shaver, and tonight was no different. Now, I chose this razor in part because it didn't have a blade in it, and in part because I wanted to give these Rockwell blades a fair shake in a razor that I know. And my toggle is one of my favorites, one of the ones that it's really a razor I use quite a bit. And so I figured that I'll give the Rockwell razor blades a fair shake in that, since they had, I wasn't sure if it was them or the slant that had been giving a little bit of irritation. This was shave 3 on that blade, and quite frankly, I enjoyed it. Was it the greatest blade I've ever used? No. But it was very comfortable, and after one pass, I'm not sure if it was the razor, the blade, the soap, probably a combination of all three, the brush, probably a combination of all three. But I had a very, very close shave after pass 1, and quite frankly, I probably could have skipped pass 2, but I went for it because I was just enjoying the shave so much. For my soap, I used this unnamed Black Ship Grooming Company soap that I picked up at the meetup. Whew, oh, I love that. Now, I honestly wish I knew what it was, and hopefully Kelly will watch this, and maybe he can dispel my thoughts, because I think he had some leftover soaps, and these tins were tins that he's gone to using the plastic container. So as I understood it, he just had some odds and ends soaps that he just threw in these tins and brought to the meetup. I don't know what the odds and ends soaps were that he had, but if I had to guess, I'm guessing this is Aladdin Spice, but I could be way off. He may not have even brought Aladdin Spice. I don't know. Ooh, that's so good, man. It's a little bit musky, but there's a spice and kind of a spiciness to it. It does remind me a little bit of a cookie, like a fresh baked kind of like a ginger snap or something along those lines. Whew, it's really good. I really like it. So as I said in my unbagging video, maybe what I need to do is just start buying a whole bunch of soaps from Kelly so I can figure out what it is. But it's really good stuff, and the performance on his soap is excellent. I really enjoy it, and the scent strength on this is very good. So whatever it is, this unnamed soap from Black Ship Grooming Company is top notch, and I really enjoyed it. And then the thing that I don't know if I want to say I was looking forward to using it the most, but I ain't gonna lie, I love it. This aftershave from Black Ship Grooming Company. For those of you who also may not know, Black Ship Grooming Company used to be Beaver Woodwright Soaps, and he's rebranded and done an excellent job on that, which I talked about in a video, and I think it was in the unbagging video. But Kelly Hogan, excellent guy, wonderful guy, and this aftershave, my friends, this Peg Leg Nichols scent is just awesome. Whew, oh my goodness. Whew, I love it. And there definitely is a bit of citrus in it that I pick up. But this smells very, and it's probably an overused term when it comes to scent descriptions, but there is a cologne-y take on this. It smells like, to me, almost like it smells kind of like some kind of a high-end cologne that you would pick up at and I just love it. Excellent stuff. I can't wait to see what the staying power. Woo, man, that stuff is so good. Oh, it's so good. And the bottle is so cool. I just love that bottle. Right now, coolest bottle on the market, hands down, no competition. Not that it's all about that, but it just is a really awesome, it's just a really great way to dispense aftershave, and it goes so well with his whole pirate theme, as I talked about in my unbagging video. So, love this stuff. I can't wait to see what the staying power is on it, but I really enjoyed it. 2 passes tonight. Definitely DFS plus, almost BBS, but there's a couple of spots where I would need to go against the grain to get BBS, so I'm not going to call it that. But DFS plus, loved it. Excellent, excellent shave. A very happy Brian the Shaving Geek to be sleeping in my own bed tonight without ducks in my yard. Whew! This is Brian the Shaving Geek reporting live from my shave den, wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.